Hi, today I decided to do a video on something that I'm very passionate about, but I almost wish I cared less about it. And if this is something you don't care about, that's awesome. And I wish I were more like that. There's a lot of time wasted cleaning, I think, and it's really important to be present with your kids. And I just think there are more important things. But if you're like me, then your mental health and your state of clarity and everything about your mood is affected strongly by the state of your house. And just for me, a lot of it is thinking about what I have to do in the future. And if I know that there are things I have to do in the future, then that is just stress constantly building on me throughout the day. And so I manage that by doing everything right away as far as cleaning. So yes, this video is about cleaning and how I manage to keep my house almost always very clean and tidy, even though I have a 2.5-year-old and a 5-month-old almost 5-month-old. I know, like, if you have more kids or if your kids are at different ages, it gets harder. I'll probably think about this video in 5 years and think, wow, I had it so easy. And I'm aware of that. It's really not that hard at this point to keep everything very clean. So I'll first talk about laundry. So the biggest thing that has helped me stay on top of laundry and literally never get too behind on laundry, even though everyone has told me, oh, just wait when you have kids, or just wait, you'll get behind on laundry. I've never gotten behind on laundry, and that's something that I'm strangely proud about. And I really think it's due to only having one very small laundry basket, and that's for my husband, me, my daughter, and my baby. We all share it. All the laundry is always in one place, and it's just that one basket, and it never gets out of control, because if that basket is even close to full, I'm doing a load. And so a lot of moms recommend doing the 1 load a day, and I do probably 1 load a day, but sometimes it looks like I do 1 or 2 loads a day, lights and darks, and then I'll keep it in the basket clean, and then in the morning I'll bring it up, put it on the bed, and fold it. So I'm washing it one day, folding it the next day, and I do that every other day. So wash one day, fold the next day, wash one day, fold the next day, all the time. And I never get behind, and I really feel like it's like a life hack is always having just that one small laundry basket. The next thing I'll talk about is carpet. We have a house with a lot of carpet, and that absolutely kills me. Before buying this house, my husband and I always lived in apartments, and I wouldn't even consider an apartment if it had any carpet at all. It always grossed me out, and I hated it, especially in rentals. So having a house full of carpet is not something I ever imagined. It just kind of happened. This was a house we liked, it was right for us, and we got it. Maybe one day we'll replace the carpet. Our carpet's pretty new. One big maintenance thing I do for it is every single year we have it professionally cleaned, usually when we're out of town for holidays. We never wear shoes in the house outside of like running in. I mean, sometimes you're so like, you're trying to get out the door, you already have your shoes in, and you forget one thing and you grab it. But beyond that, we're very strict about no shoes in the house, and that alone does a lot for your carpet cleanliness. And then also I have the Bizzell little green machine. I love it. It's amazing. I use it to clean. We have a very light colored, basically white couch, 2 white cloth chairs in our living room. We've been able to keep them clean through coffee spills, food spills, all sorts of stuff on the couch with the Bizzell little green machine. Highly recommend that. I also use it on the carpet. Also, we have a robot vacuum, which is a huge luxury, and I got it, my husband got it for me towards the end of my last pregnancy. I was in so much pain. I was aching. I wasn't sleeping well, and just vacuuming, like, it would drive me crazy seeing stuff on the ground. It would really stress me out, but I just couldn't vacuum every day like I would like to. And so I just really wanted a robot vacuum. So we got one. And I feel like with all this carpet, you really need one, or I mean, you don't need one, but it's very nice. And so, and it also mops. So Anytime we're out of the house for the whole day, I prepare for it by moving cords or picking up, like moving curtains. Anytime we're leaving the house, I just make sure everything's clear, and then I'll start it through the app on my phone. And then when we come home, it's amazing, it's all clean. Like last night I ran it while everyone was asleep, just in the living room, kitchen area and dining room, and it was so nice to wake up to it all being done. I love having the robot vacuum. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. You still need a regular vacuum for edging and getting under areas that it can't reach, so it's not perfect, but it really helps. As far as staying on top of the kitchen cleanliness, I, like many moms, always unload the dishwasher first thing in the morning, then load it throughout the day. There's never any dishes in the sink for more than like 10 minutes. It drives me crazy. I'm always putting it, you know, if the dishwasher is empty, then you can always be loading it throughout the day. While you're cooking, you can be cleaning while you cook. And then at the end of the night, when the dishwasher is always full, I always run it, and that's just a cycle I use to stay on top of dishes. It's very obvious, but it's a big, yeah, it helps so much with my mental clarity and just not getting overwhelmed in the kitchen whenever I need to cook something. Every time I go in there for any meal, the kitchen's clean, so I'm starting with a fresh, you know, a clean slate in the kitchen, and that really helps with the overwhelm that is threatening. So I also do a major reset every time we move from any room or change tasks. So like, for example, this morning, we had breakfast in here, we're relaxing while I fed the baby, and things got messy. You know, all her toys came out. She got things out of a storage binge we have that are her toys and books, and you know, it just, everything got a little chaotic. And then I had to go down to the basement to walk on the treadmill. So before we leave this room, I clean it all up, it's all clean, put everything away, which I know seems crazy because you, as a mom, you're probably thinking, well, she's just gonna get these same toys out later, and that's true, she will, but it still helps because then whenever I come up from my walk and it's time for her to go to bed, I come up and the room's clean, and I'm not instantly hit with the burden of, oh, this is now something I have to do, even though I have all these other things I'm trying to get done. So it's all about, like I said at the beginning of the video, managing your, like taking care of your future self, helping your future self have less to do, and keeping your mind from being overwhelmed by all the future tasks building up. But also I do a major reset before my toddler's nap. I do a total reset. Everything's totally put away. All the things she's gotten out are put away. The kitchen's totally clean. And then when she wakes up, it's a fresh, you know, it's a fresh situation where she can get out new toys, different things, and the build up from before it's gone. So that helps a lot. And then obviously I do what almost every mom recommends as a survival tactic, is the nightly reset, which is so crucial, especially, like I said, if you're trying to run the robot vacuum. Everything's clear, everything's put away, the dishwasher's started, the you know, counters are wiped down, all the cords and stuff are tucked away for the robot vacuum, and books, toys, everything's put away. And also, obviously, first thing in the morning, back to laundry for a minute. So first thing in the morning, we always, of course, make our bed, and then whenever I do have a load of clean laundry to bring up, I dump it on the bed, and then I can work on it throughout the day. Sometimes it's immediately I fold it and put it away. Sometimes it's in the evening while my daughter's in the bath. That's a big time for me to get laundry done, is while she's in the bath, because my room's right next to her bath and I can still talk to her and she knows I'm still there while I'm doing the laundry. So that helps. As far as bathroom cleaning goes, I highly recommend having cleaning supplies in every single bathroom. That has really helped me to be able to do bathroom cleaning last minute, kind of spur of the moment. Like if my daughter's in the bath, or if I'm waiting for my baby to fall asleep and I still have to be kind of nearby comforting him, I can run into the bathroom. If I've noticed the toilet needs a refresh or the counters need a wiping, I have, you know, cleaning wipes and toilet cleaner, toilet bowl, brushes, everything I need right there in the bathroom to do a little bathroom refresh. And I think just not having to run, if you have that block of having to go get it from what place, then you might miss the 1 to 2 minute window you have where you can actually do a pretty good bathroom refresh if you're quick. So that's a big tip I have. As far as cleaning the shower, I do what a lot of people do. I clean it while I'm in there often. I also have a cleaning chart that really helps me keep track of when I last washed sheets, when I last washed bathroom rugs, shower curtains, when I last scrubbed the sink in the kitchen. But all those little things, it's really hard for me to remember the last time I did it. Like, oh, it's been 2 weeks since I changed the master sheets, or it's been a week since, you know, it's all those things it's hard to keep track of. So I have a little cleaning chart on the inside of my cabinet, and I mark on there whenever I do different things, even watering our plants, or yeah, just a lot of random things that I want to keep track of, making sure I do every month or every few weeks. Another big recommendation I have is just be getting rid of stuff all the time, like toys, clothes, anything. So those are my recommendations. I hope this helps. Like I said, if you don't care about your house being clean, I think that's totally fine and awesome, and I wish I were maybe more like that. There are many more important things, and this isn't a video to, like, you know, shame people for not having clean houses or shame people for not doing these things. It doesn't matter at all. And in fact, I think in some ways I'd be so much happier if I could let some of this stuff go, but I don't know if it's because I'm a Virgo or whatever, I don't know, but I just can't, and it really affects me if these things aren't done. And so this is my way of staying on top of it all, and you know, keeping in a good mental place through having a clean home. I'll see you next time. Bye.